and Krizik just raining shots down.
They're looking for that victory royale. Again, 30 points plus whatever elimination points they can grab would be such a good shoot there for them. If they could grab that, they're going to try to chop down second height as much as they can, trying to find any elimination. That's a player in a box with everybody else. It seems like one player down, not going to get that one. Wave going to pick up some eliminations. Chris as well. Dorito will find success there. 4 eliminations though. Up on the high ground, we hop down. Cool, Wave and Quinn trying to pick up so many eliminations. It is chaotic here on the low ground. They are running out of room though. It is going up a hill. Cool around the outside. Will they find the side jumps there? They do, but not enough HP. But Joey Quinn trying to do the same is barely going to be safe for now, but doesn't really have the option to do much more than that. No, finds a little hole, finds a little bit of room, and will continue to keep going and continue to keep moving forward. But with effectively 46 HP, does not have time in the zone. One tick will take them down. They need to find elimination. Look at the high ground though. It's Shelty and Krizik there putting down the damage. Cool, unfortunately, will fall, but 7 eliminations. Again, it's all about right now cutting into the lead, cutting into what you can to try to set yourself up well for the double points tomorrow. And luckily, he had enough mats to catch him there. Everybody, I feel like on the edge of the seat, right? I mean, I was leading forward. Let's see what Quinn can do though. Again, needs to try to keep cutting in. Unfortunately, everyone gonna drop on top of him. Does he have the shotgun damage? Can he do it? He tries to dodge it. No, not going to be able to do so. Puts a good amount of points up though, but Jelty and Krizik look to secure the win. And look at how many elims they have on their other teammate. Only 1 between Krizik and Jelty though.
Yeah, and I mean, Jelty is a 2 feels like he should have this in terms of the heal off, but when you look at the actual raw amount of heals that he has there, it's only a little bit more than a med kit. It's about 6 seconds on top of a med kit going through there. If there's a double medkit on the low ground, they're in a 2v2, you don't have enough to end up closing this out. So it'll be interesting to see what they opt to do. Jelty is going to duck back up into the backside of the zone. Cesarski is going to go down to try and deny himself. Krizik will also go down, but he's denied the siphon away, and it's going to come into a straight heal off. And you have to think Jelty has the advantage in this regard, but he needs to be careful not taking damage. And as he does, he runs. He screams cowards as he sprints away from the fight, knowing he has enough heals to just outlast, secure the victory royale. A very tactical retreat on the way to a first place in match number 6 here. We'll see Benevincenta just layering down the shots. I mean, there was madness on the low ground as that slight change in verticality made the biggest amount of difference, but Trashy, unfortunately, gets outlasted by the Gamers 2 player of Jelty, and they will take home match number 6. And that's going to feel really good for them. That's 7 eliminations. That's a victory royale. 44 points right at the end when the top 3 all got taken down with, I think, roughly only like +9 was the maximum amount of points we saw from any of those. So going into day number 2, Clay, it honestly looks a little wide open here in the West.
I would agree. There's so many points up for grabs tomorrow. Again, it's double points. So what you saw today is going to be skyrocketed up in terms of points on the leaderboard. And speaking of that, that's going to be it for Sundown and myself for today. We'll be back tomorrow. We got to throw it over one last time to Zeke, Kelly, and Panda to break it all down.
Clay and Sundown, thank you guys so much for casting these 6 games of NA West. They were awesome. NA West has set the pace. We've seen the Battlefield set as well. And now we have to start kind of changing our focus to the 6 games tomorrow in NA West. Double points. It's going to be absolutely insane. Now, before we say goodbye, there's a few things we've got to talk about. We got to talk about the leaderboards. And of course, this last game going over to Jelty and Krizik. I mean, I love that Sundown and Clay kind of pointed this out of like, in this last game, they were able to get something, right? Because when you think about it, that's going to give them like momentum tomorrow, right? They're going to come in and be like, hey, we won that last game. We're good to go. We have 6 more ahead of us. Let's do this, right, Kelly?
Oh, anything is possible for tomorrow, and we saw pretty much a pretty strong lead for our first 2 teams here, but now that lead is starting to dissipate and go away. You can see, actually, yes, they are 21 points ahead of the rest of the competition. That is Poppy Sizer or Cyrazor and Eclipse right there doing a great job just staying consistent, but we kind of saw a bit of a slowdown in their momentum. You know, they were placing so well, getting 1st, 4th, and 2nd, and then getting 10th place in that last game right there, but the fact that they got that 10th place and are still in first place by that many points is incredible. Speaking of slowing down though, Rex, Favs, and Snacky having an incredible performance in the top or the first 4 games, never placing below 10th, but then the next 2 games they got 22nd place and 21st place. So I'm starting to get a little nervous for my pick right here, Panda.
Listen, it's not just you, right? Obviously, Arcrum, Reed, Epic Whale also causing a little bit of nerves here because they haven't really picked up in stride, right? We saw there in the last game, Arcrum, Epic Whale both go down extremely early. Reed left by himself as a solo player to try to make something happen. But it's one of those things that it's tough. It's tough.
Right foot up, left foot slide.
Girl, you fly and go with them brand new
Bye.